Hi guys, welcome to an episode of the Draft of Glory. We are back on the normal game mode now. We are hopefully going to be trying to pick up a victory because the World Cup game mode isn't being the kindest to me. We're going out very, very early, and this is where I'm hoping to pick up the wins and get the money back. So if you guys do want MSP, PSN codes or cheat game codes, go and check out G2Edit.com, their links down below. If we try and hit over 3,000 likes, that'd be brilliant. And guys, subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. Now, I was looking around actually for a pack which I thought I was going to get from yesterday's video, but I didn't. We did have got them in the past, but we've not this time round. And the Ultimate Team of Season is still in packs as I'm making this video, and as you guys will be watching it as well. And I think going into next week as well, you'll probably see the same then also. But hopefully we can pick up a decent draft today, get some decent players in it, and win as well, because we've not won many in a long time. Now we've got not really a formation. I don't like any of these. I don't like any of these formations. Should I go with that one? Yeah, let's go with a 5 at the back. Let's see what we can do there, guys. See what we can do with the 5 at the back. Now, we start off with some decent captain choices. Obviously, Eden Hazard I'll probably take this time round to start off in the middle. Belgium pick, central as well. Striker, we've got Giroud and Benteke. I'll go with Giroud for the French link. That's not very nice, is it? Next striker, Benzema. Ooh. He's the best choice anyway. I'm going to move into defence, see what we can build there, and then figure out what we can do. Left back, not really main choices. Milner. We'll go with Milner. Right wing back. Not really anything there either. Another Chelsea player in Moses, so he's like isolated with links there anyway. We can build something new across the back line if we wanted. Company, Silver. What do we got, Silver? No, I'll probably stick with Company, but just because he does give me that Belgium link. Benatia. Ta. I'll go with Marquinhos. And then the final pick in the defence, Benatia. So that's what I was. I didn't even go that way. But we get Benatia. We'll go with him. We'll swap them two round for the time being, and let's see if we get in net, and then we can figure out what we need going in. All black team of the season, Lloris team, all black, no links. It would be a waste to take him. Farman, no links, and obviously one link there. So we may as well go with that Lloris card. Centre mid. I don't really know which way we're going with this. Pogba's obviously going to be a nice key inclusion for the French as well. So we'll go Paul Pogba, and then next to him in the middle, Bruno. Don't really do anything. Zielinski. Nothing. I think I'll go with Bruno. The 84 card. Swap them two round like that. And then we need to start piecing this together. Let's go goalkeeper. See what other good goalkeeper we can get. None. Essential. He can be our pick there. Defenders, we need some of them. Gaspar, right back. Could play him at left back. Or even Luke Shaw. No, we'll go with Gaspar. He can play there temporarily. Perfect link to Bruno as well. Didn't even notice that, but we took it anyway. Then we're not gifted anything. Base. A French link, innit? Yeah, we'll go with him. Swap them two out. Swap him round. Go a bit like that. Ericsson. Rodriguez. Casemiro. Casemiro's a better pick in it than... yeah, Casemiro in there. Down by 1 chem, but does look better. Looks pleasing. We've got Pastore. But midfield we're sort of done with anyway. So I'll go with Pastore, but we don't really need him. And then striker, we are looking for one Premier League striker. Aguero. Ooh, yeah. But I think he'd be on low chem. He would be. We'll see. We'll see what else we can bring in. 3 picks now. Castro, Tolisso, Baines. I think I'll go with Leighton Baines in case I can use him. Costa, Ronaldo, Isco. Henderson. No, there's no point looking at central midfielders. I might take that Ronaldo for a super sub though. Because Isco... Yeah, I'll take Ronaldo as a super sub now. Costa would have worked, but I'd rather put Giroud back in there and not waste a spot. We've got Eriksen, Dybala, Kimmich, and Bonucci. Doesn't do anything. We'll go with Eriksen, I think. No, Dybala. No, we'll go with Eriksen. We'll go with rating and go with Eriksen. 3 more picks. I don't really know which way this draft is going. Jonas. Caligari. Let's go with the TOTS. Can I get him in? Don't think so. 2 more. Bale, Messi, De Gea. And De Gea offers me absolutely 0. Unless we did. Did we have any? Do we go with Messi? Or Ter Stegen? No, he didn't work. We'll go with David De Gea. Maybe play him as well. I'm sure we had another... Oh, we got Asensio as well. Forgot about him. So we'll go with that for the time being. And then the next pick is going to be a crucial one. Arnautovic. Low chem draft, but some nice players. I think I'm going to start with Giroud up front. Takes us to 87. And I might even play... Who was the other centre-back we had? Marquinhos. Swap them 2 round. And they've actually played that French goalkeeper, Lloris. 89. But there's too many changes I want to make with this team, which is something I don't want. Where are the other defenders at? Caligari we can't get in. May as well play Benatia in there. We had Leighton Baines as well. So maybe we could go back line of Premier League, actually. Who was the other centre-back we had? Throw a base in there, wouldn't work. Wouldn't work. Gaspar. He would help with chemistry, wouldn't he? 189. And then I just need to make like... Oh, I still need to make like 2 changes in the centre-back position, which I'm not happy about. Not a good draft, guys. Not a good draft. It was so easy over on the World Cup game mode. Now it's difficult. As to be expected, Bateson screwing up as well. Actually, I just noticed one link there. Knocks it down by 11. So there's absolutely no point in doing that, is there? Unless we go like that. Who was the other centre-back we had in there? 87. Swap them 2 round. 88. Yeah, we may as well go with this. A lot of game changes on the bench. It's not going to be a high rated draft though by the looks of it. 89. Oh, it could be. Take out Gaspar as well. I may as well play them there. 87. Get rid of him. It's just that defence I'm a little bit annoyed about, but may as well put Benatia in there. Strong players. Going to be a low chem, but we're hopefully going to get some decent chem players in a second anyway. I'll put Gaspar on the bench. Let's see if that knocks it up at all. Nope. That'll do. Right, let's see the manager anyway. See what we get. La Liga Santander, 89. But drafts chem's alright to them anyway. English chem. 89, 87, 89, 88. Right, so we've got a choice. We can go La Liga Santander, which doesn't really do anything. And the English chem, which I'll probably give it to them guys. I'll go with that. I think we should be alright with that draft. I know I've screwed up a lot, but I reckon we can win with that one. As long as I get my head out my rectum, like I've been in the past couple of drafts, guys, and actually pick up a win. Obviously, I need to make some changes with the team. That knocks it up a little bit. 90. Yeah, we'll go with it like this, guys. This is how we're going to do it. Let's see if this draft can win. I don't know. Only time will tell. So guys, moving on into normal draft, and we are greeted with a team which you probably expect to see. I don't know, maybe in FUT champs or something. Decent chemistry, like two icons in Maradona and Okocha, team of the seasons in Alba, Kyle Walker and Higuain, and Dybala left wing and Di Maria right wing. So dangerous bunch of players, and it took me a little bit, like moving over from the World Cup game mode into this one, took me a while to get used to it, but the first goal we did get was a nice one with Ronaldo and the tight dribbling and the nice finesse shot into the bottom corner, putting us 1-0 up in this game. Now, our draft was alright anyway. I was happy with it. It was a bit stacked in terms of strong players and not really any nippy fast ones, but we did have them on the bench if needed. We go 2-0 up not long afterwards, guys. Ronaldo getting his second in the game with a similar shot to the first one as well, and Benzema obviously linking up nicely with him. The Real Madrid link up right there. And you can see Ronaldo with the ball carrying it forward, waiting for the defenders to commit. They did, and Ronaldo steals his hat-trick, making it 3-0 in the 37th minute. But my opponent was staying around, which is interesting because in the World Cup draft, people leave quite fast, and usually people did leave draft quite fast in this one as well. Ronaldo with the ball again inside to Pogba. Pogba does the defender on the turn over to Benzema. Benzema makes it 4-0, and my opponent did have a red card at this point as well. No, we had a red card at this point, so we were alright. We just had to keep going on the attack. Benzema with the pointless chop. Nice 1-2 as well. Benzema gets it back, gets a shot off, and does make it 5-0. We actually got a red card from going for a tackle in the area, give away a penalty. We saved the penalty, but we do pick up a 5-0 victory in our first game of this draft today. So our second game, obviously showing that we can get the goals, guys, but the super teams come against Werner, Royce and Maradona as a front three this time round. Kovacic, Kroos and Casemiro. Team of season Kroos as well. Team of season Godin, team of season Ramos, team of season Walker, Tellez and Farman in net. 92 chem, 1-9, well 91 rated, but not obviously going to be a 191, is it, with the low chemistry there anyway. But we were obviously looking to break through the defence pretty quickly. We do so. Benzema over to Giroud, and Giroud gets a shot off and gets a goal. This is the only goal he will score, guys, because he was the one who was sacrificed to bring Cristiano Ronaldo on, but thankfully he did get us a goal before obviously leaving the field of play. Bateson rushing the play here, gifts Maradona a pass into a player, and then I think it's Casemiro who gets the rise on the defender and does make it 1-1. All my fault, that one. Nothing to do with my opponent. Well, it was to do with my opponent, but I gifted him an easy chance and he took advantage of it. Kovacic through to Walker. Walker with a pass inside to Salah. Salah to Maradona. Maradona with the angle over to... nice 1-2. Nice goal as well. He makes it 2-1 in the 21st minute, and it was not looking good for us. But we're defending pretty well, moving on into the second half. The ball inside here to Benzema. Nice trio play, ball back to Benzema. He gets a first time shot off, makes it 2-2 and ties the game up. And then the game turned very different. You can see my opponent still on the attack, gets the ball with Casemiro on the midfield, turns back, gets it inside to Maradona. Maradona to Milinkovic-Savic, over to Salah. Salah with the angle, gets the shot off. In the 79th minute, looks like he has taken a winner. I was so annoyed at this point because I couldn't get the goal. And then in the 90th minute, we get tripped in the area, resulting in a penalty. Probably my opponent must have been really annoyed at this point, giving away a penalty in the 90th for us to potentially tie it up. Now, I wanted to make sure that we had a chance of putting it into the back of the net, so I did change a free kick taker from Leighton Baines, who I think I have missed a few penalties within this draft to glory before when I picked him. Steps up with Ronaldo, two taps to the left, goes to the right, it's saved, but thankfully we are able to restart an attack in the area. Ball out, you can see passing it in, waiting, hoping the whistle doesn't blow, and we get a shot off on the edge of the area to make it 3-3 and tie the game up in the 90th minute. We could have done it from the penalty spot, but we thought we'd showboat it a little bit, miss the penalty on purpose. Total lie there. But you can see Aguero through to Ronaldo. Ronaldo with a turn, defender runs past him, and Ronaldo does get the fourth goal in the 113th minute, and that was what we needed to grab a victory today, guys. I was a little bit lucky in this game, I won't lie, especially with it in the second round, but you can see high shots, high goals, and even possession as well. Semi-final opponent, this one's got a few team of seasons in as well, in Neymar in the left back position, Bender, Rodriguez and Ronaldo, Lionel Messi in form, Di Maria. He's literally gone for overrated players, well not overrated but high rated players, and 74 chemistry. He's took the hit on that, but would it be a strong team? Now in the 53rd minute it was a difficult game, I won't lie guys, I was struggling to get my form. A nice layoff free kick, as you can see the two runners, he didn't know which way I was going, go with a pass inside, gets it to Leighton Baines, over to Benzema, he hits it with a first time shot and puts us 1-0 up in this game. Nice finish, and deserved as well. I would say it was deserved to get the goal, because you can see we're continuing to push through, ball through to Ronaldo, he's got the space through the middle, nice bit of skill, takes the shot and gets a goal. 2-0 in the 57th minute, and that were the only 2 goals of a tight game in the semi-final. So again, we could have potentially gone out in the second round, guys. We're actually into the final of now, and this game was actually another even game as well. I don't know what I'm doing in FIFA at the moment. Definitely not my dominant self that I have been in the draft recently, in recent weeks. Anyway, Aubameyang, Bale, Salah, Eriksen, Sanchez, Kante, Vertonghen and Azpilicueta. In form Valencia, De Gea, Cresswell, and he actually kept him on all the time as well. This was a dangerous fast attack with decent long shotters in the midfield as well. Free kick given away by Azpilicueta in the 21st minute by my opponent. Was it? No, it was a free kick, wasn't it? Yeah, free kick on the edge of the area. Hazard looking like he was going to go for it. Go for the short pass instead. Go for the runners. Squared over to Casemiro. Casemiro with the long shot finesse in off the post and puts us 1-0 up in the 22nd minute. Nice goal, and we needed that to settle the nerves, especially with the type of draft we had been having up until this point. Not a comfortable win, you know, no comfortable wins, all tight games, and struggling as well. This one, sent back to struggling. Gareth Bale, you're going to give him that much room, guys. He's going to put it into the back of the net. He makes it 1-1 in the 27th minute. All that work to get that first goal, and then he grabs the equaliser pretty quickly. But on the attack, you can see Hazard carrying the ball from midfield over to Ronaldo. Ronaldo straight through the middle of the defence, works an angle, gets the shot off, gets the goal in off the post, and we are back into the lead, but not deserved. It wasn't deserved. He was running riot with Bale. Thankfully, my keeper was doing alright, and the defence was doing pretty good as well. Otherwise, we could have been losing at least 3-1 at this point. So to get that goal was nice. But into the second half, and you can see Bale with the ball through to Eriksen. I'm hanging on Eriksen. Eriksen falls down, gets the penalty, and Company, the culprit there, giving away at the penalty. But it was all my fault. Panicking. And when you panic, you can make some mistakes, and we did that, giving him a penalty. Aubameyang steps up for the penalty, didn't know which way he was going, and puts it to the bottom left, and gets a goal. 2-2 in the 56th minute. Now, this was a tough time. Aguero was on the field as well. I had to bring him on to make some changes, and Aguero gets a header into the bottom of the net, and does beat the keeper, putting us 3-2 up in the match. So Aguero, impact sub, within a couple of minutes gets a goal. I think he had a shot which was saved and then got the goal. And Aguero carrying the ball forward there with the tight dribbling, waiting for the defender to commit, goes by himself, ball over to Pogba. Pogba with the space and confidence gets a shot off, 4-2, and we go and pick up a draft victory today after a very, very tough and very awkward start. World Cup draft tomorrow. And there we are, guys, back onto normal foot and actually picking up wins against a Garlic Hammer. 4-2 victory, and actually made it harder than it actually was, and we finally do walk away as winners. So we still got a chance of the Ultimate Team in Seasons. 5-0, 4-3, 2-0 and 4-2 as the scorelines going throughout this draft, and we get a rare players pack and a gold pack, so not bad at all. Obviously we need big bad boy players, whether it be high rated Team of Seasons and whatnot. That would always be nice to get. So the first pack, guys, doesn't really give us anything. Players will just hold on to, because there's not really anything worth anything at the moment. And then we got the 12 50k pack. So come on, game, be generous. Oh, in form. Now we've got Hope Alessandrini. Nah, Spanish striker. Who's this? 77 Iglesias. Not the best, but at least we're getting an inform, I suppose. And also Dani Alves, Albiol. I wonder if 84s are worth anything at the moment. Nope. Absolutely jack. What about 83s because of the Ultimate Team of Seasons? Absolutely jack. Don't we love the World Cup game mode, guys? We'll hold on to everything anyway. But if you guys have enjoyed the video, leave a like, rate, and subscribe if you're not, guys. And we'll be back tomorrow with the next episode of the Draft of Glory.